So here we are, we're about to get into the CR-V, and this trim level has keyless proximity entry and push button start. So you'll hear a little beep. Keys are just in your pocket. There's that beep, so we know we're able to get in. We're able to jump in, put our foot on the brake, press the start button, and get ready to drive away. That's always a nice feature. You never have to worry about where your keys are. Let's get this turned on here. So here's our auto display. Everything's all touch screen here, and we're going to turn down the volume. You can pull up, pull down, or press mute. I'll show you a few things here as well. So we have tilt and telescopic steering, so you can really position the steering wheel to be comfortable. We have power seats in 10 directions, including tilt. This is a nice feature. We have heated windshield wipers and of course traction control and tire pressure monitoring. The heated windshield wiper is great for Canadian driving. This is built in Alliston, Ontario, and they certainly have thought about the Canadian driving experience. There's the Econ button that we spoke about outside. I'm going to show you a few things here. The backup camera. So hopefully you can see that okay with the sunlight, but you've got a backup camera in 3 different angles and an up-down view so you can see where you are in relation to the curb. Anything on the inside of these lines is going to give you impact to your car, so you need to make sure that anything would stay outside of those lines, and then you're safe to back up. And you can back that dotted line right up to the wall, and it gives you room to get behind the vehicle and lift the tailgate. Here's another nice feature to that trim level is when you have your right signal light on, that blind spot review camera we talked about automatically puts everything that's on the right hand side of your vehicle will show up on your touch screen here. The idea here is that when you're coming up to an intersection, you're driving forward, but then you have to look backwards to see if something's in your blind spot. Now you don't have to. You can drive forward and look forward and still see everything that you need to see. So that's a really great piece. That's why most people choose the EX trim level for that nice safety feature, because this is the trim level where that starts. Some other key things to that is, of course, the sunroof, as we talked about. And I'm going to go down here. We'll show you the deep well rubber matting. So you can see how it fits right to the door sill, so it keeps salt and weather off of your vehicle. And if you go in here, so you can see here as well, our back full width deep well rubber matting. So it just fits the vehicle really well, helps keep things in great condition. We've got a center console. I think it's a total of 10 cup holders in the vehicle in total. And if we'll go back around this way, I'll show you what you have for audio options. So if we hit our home screen button and we hit our audio button, we can hit FM, AM, CD. Oops, there's no CD in there. Go back to source. USB, so you can load music up on a USB stick, play music through Bluetooth or on a tablet. You can stream live music through your phone here on this vehicle. It's already set up with that. An iPod or HDMI connection as well. I'll show you where the CD player is inside of here, and just pinch to close. So you go down here, we have dual zone climate control, so for driver setting, and then for passenger setting, so different temperatures. And then we also have the auto setting. I really like the auto setting because the auto setting will use heat, AC, or fan speed in any combination required to keep you at the consistent temperatures. So the key benefit to that is it's going to exercise your AC even in the off months, which every manufacturer recommends that you do. Typically around in Canada, northern Canada, in January, nobody's turning on the AC. This will do that for you. If you hit 22.5 degrees, it'll turn on the AC for 3 or 4 seconds to bring you back down. So you're exercising the AC and keeping you from that potentially expensive repair. And of course, all your hands-free options here. We can pair 5 different Bluetooth items so that you're able to have full functionality of your vehicle and your phone and so on without taking your hands off of the wheel. And of course, we have heated seats for driver side, passenger setting. I think everything's very smart here. Like, that's a great spot to keep your phone, great spot to keep your key, your cup holders. And then inside of here, excuse me while I turn it around, you have an HDMI port and 2 USB ports and a power supply. You can charge your phones. Smart that they have a little cutout here so that your wires can just kind of cleanly come out, and then you can set your phone in there. Honda's always done a great job of trim and fit and finish, and just making sure that the vehicle functions very well for everyday life. We also have fuel efficiency backlighting. So right now this light is white because we're not being very fuel efficient, because we're just sitting and driving still. If I put myself into drive and we just start to drive away a little bit, there we go, you can see that that has turned green. You're able to drive down the highway. You could be 120 on a flat highway and still be in the green, so great fuel efficiency. You're not forced to go into 90 kilometers an hour to get the posted fuel ratings. This vehicle also, I'll stop here. This vehicle also has automatic headlights, so you never have to worry about your lights draining your battery. They're going to turn on and off automatically. So your automatic headlights here as well, and then of course fog lights, those come on automatically as well. There's a little tutorial, brief snapshot of the CR-V. I really like the textures, I like the different combinations of colors. I like, these are the things that kind of keep your car looking better for a longer period of time, just that little differences between the panels as they come together. Any one of our vehicles that have this touchscreen, you do have the capability for navigation capabilities with a compatible cell phone, and if you purchase an app for $69, you're able to use your compatible cell phone plugged in through an HDMI port and full navigation capabilities on your touchscreen with audio signals coming through your phone. We're very proud of that system. We're the only people in the market that have a $69 navigation system. Heated back window and heated mirrors. And that pretty much concludes that. I know we could go into more depth, but I want to keep it somewhat short for the video, and hopefully that helps. All right, thanks so much for your time, and we'll talk soon.